Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the second match, the final week, season 30. I think I may have found a setting on the air that the microphones aren't going to pick up significantly, so I don't have to sweat my balls off in order to record this thing in this dumb heat wave. Kyber 3 could not handle the datacrons of my last opponent. Good guy here reached out after the match. That is, we've been rededicating ourselves for a while, but it's something we're going to continue rededicating myself to, is going after those high-level datacrons. It was something like last Conquest, I just stopped participating after I hit Red Crate. Maybe I will be grinding out those materials a little bit more than I have in the past. Today's opponent, we're looking at Naga Sadao. We'll look at the Hotbot in a second, but I like how the bracket breaks down some of the information. Some good comparisons. So he's a 3 GL player. Depth is a little low, but a good amount of relic units. 6.8 million GP with 6 dot mods. He's basically 300. Top 25 mods are good. He edges me out, but the top 500 is at 14.5, 14.6. So we have a little bit more of an advantage in mod quality and in overall mod counts. He's got a little bit more fluff. With the GLs, we're looking at JMK, JML, Sith Eternal Emperor. I was busy, so I have done no scouting for this guy. So I have no idea what to expect. We're going in blind. We are about an hour and a half left in Grand Arena, so we don't even have a lot of time to figure things out. No Malgus, no Radis. Iden is usable. Starkiller is good. Wampa, Qui-Gon, he has the Dash Ami. When we're looking at Maul here, there's also probably going to be more ambient noise in the background in this record, because usually I record in the evening because I live on a busier street and there's less traffic in the evening, but I don't have a choice right now, so we got to record in the middle of the day as we approach the end of this round. So there's going to be a little bit more traffic noise than usual. The rest of this is fine. No one in this bracket has profundity. Not that it matters for this round, but it's just interesting to look at. Alright, let's jump in here. Look at some of the more specifics on his roster. Let's see. I'd just like to get a quick look at the top end speeds on his characters. And I clicked on the wrong thing, but that's good to know. Looks like my fleet held. But actually, my fleet holding is a problem, because if he sets Executor on defense, I'm not going to be able to beat it. Because I did not adjust my fleet according to his fleet strategy, which is what I usually do. That might be a problem. Hopefully not. The last couple of opponents I've been dealing with have been going all-out offense on fleet, so I set down a stronger defense to react to that. That might not hold true with this guy. For his Starkiller's at 291. Where's his Starkiller? So his Starkiller's here. Let's take a look at... I guess let's take a look at Maul, see where Maul's at. Oh, his Maul's at 314. We don't need to look at Maul. It looks like his fleet, his mod depth on his top characters is really good. Let's take a look at Grief right in the middle between those. 302. So he's got a very respectable amount of 300 plus speed characters. Definitely has the advantage over me. Looking at the Hotbot, smaller guild. Clears are low. Undersizes are about half of mine. Zetas are pretty good for the amount of Geos he has. Omicron's at 10. All of those Omicrons are Grand Arena related. There might be some fluff in there, but let's center that. But they're pretty good. Relic levels, good distribution. Not too far off from me, just a slight edge in each count, which makes up the difference between the relics that he and I have. He's got the advantage on these characters. Again, no Malgus, but he has speed advantages on a lot of these characters, despite my overall advantage in mod quality, but mine are distributed a little bit more. Alright, let's get into this. So he's already gone, couldn't stop my fleet defense, which we've already stated might actually be a problem. That might not be a good sign. This might be a situation where we both fail to clear fleets. And it looks like he's being pretty efficient so far. Back wall. Last chance. We can't mess around. Up top here, what did he do? Didn't even attempt. Alright, so he basically one-shot everything. We don't know how efficient he was. Let's take a look at what he set down for me. He's got Maul, Qui-Gon, Mon Mothma, Geos. We can work with that. We can run up some counts with that. Looks like here we have a Palpatine, maybe a Star Killer. Yes, we got Star Killer. And there's no Datacrons here. That's good. So Darth Revan. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Kind of wish I had CLS, because I don't want to use Maul in case the Sith Eternal Emperor is on the back wall. Wish I had a little bit more time to plan this out. Okay. Let me adjust some lights and let's get started. Alright, we're going to play fast and loose. Based on his Grand Arena history, I'm expecting a back wall of Inquisitors, Ewoks, and Iden. And some of those are fairly weak. I think that's more of a consequence of his lack of depth. And considering we don't have a lot of time, we're just going to get into this and not be careful. I think we're fine. So this is going to be Maul. Like my first instinct was to hold back Maul so that the back wall we could have this as a potential Sith Eternal Emperor counter. And I'm sure my Wampa can work, but I've never attempted a Wampa solo in 5v5 against Sith Eternal Emperor. And until I do it, I'm not going to be comfortable with it. I got to see it in action. I know it's supposed to work. Next round, maybe. That doesn't matter. Sure. I don't care. We don't have time to deliberate this stuff. Alright. Let's remove Zam from the equation. trigger that frenzy, and now let's rip her out. Fennec will be another easy one to take out, so we're going to hit her next. Okay. And I guess let's hit Bossk. I was tempted to hit Mando because of the AoE, but I did either scenario. I didn't think it was going to work in terms of triggering the replenishment of English. Okay, this kind of wish I had that dispel from Bo right now. Whatever. Yeah, we'll do the AoE because 2 counters is better than 3, I guess. Let's stop getting dazed, so let's not hit him. I should have just taken out Mando at the start. This has been a very time-consuming, the most time-consuming this counter has been for me ever. Usually we're done by now. That's just because of how I chose to play it. Alright, we're going to gas this. I think we're just going to throw a GL at Starkiller. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, we're fine. I did not want to hit Malik, but fine. See, I kind of misplayed that. This is a disaster. This is all because of that dumb mistake of hitting Malik at that point. I just threw away banners and that. Because if I hadn't hit Malik when I did, because I just thought the taunt was still up and I was playing too fast and loose, then I would have been able to focus my attention elsewhere. We would have stood up longer and we would have been able to do more damage before the first kneel down. And potentially been able to be still standing when Fallen and Darth Revan started doing the lightning and the shocks and all of that. It's fine, like we beat it in one, but that should not have been like that. I think we're gonna do JMK. Like I'm pretty sure this is the toughest team he's gonna be setting on defense. He could surprise me on that back wall, but I don't think he will. We have an hour and 15 minutes left. I'm not going to overthink things right now. This was like way more than I need. It's not going to come into play. That's more my speed. I've been tempted to use a bunch of crystals to try and improve some of these that I have, because I wasn't managing datacrons the way I would advise now at the start. But I kind of need those crystals for other things. Like, we're on my mad dash for a GL. I want to get to 5-star profundity when I unlock it. That's going to be a lot of crystals. There's just all those calculations to be a little careful and just need to consider. Yeah, let's get him out of here. This is interesting. Like, I think he set down a version of this team so that he could have relics on everyone, but then throw a datacron on. I think I just did that thing that Tract told me not to do, and he was right. I kind of played this team mindlessly because there's so much wiggle room with it that I don't have an optimum strategy in some cases. So when everyone was stunned, that would have been a good time to select myself for the charge. I don't know why I thought that was going to be over. All right. Mando. Let's just Jedi. Let's not think this through. Let's just Jedi Knight Revan this. Get to this back wall, which is hopefully exactly what's in his history. Otherwise, we got a surprise to deal with. I hate that datacrons is going to make me add relics to Jedi I don't want to do. Just eliminate the... fine. Weird time to use that ability, but I'll take it. Are you serious, Nest? It is not the time for that. I need my Yoda back. Oh my god. Guess we gotta save it. So irritating right now. Oh, and I out of focus again. Finally. Yes. Okay. Finally. I cannot believe this Nest versus my Yoda. Alright, things will be much easier from this point. Got rid of added stats, we got rid of heal. I don't want to deal with that retribution. Jeez. Who's got strategic advantage? I cannot believe we are almost out of time on this. And I didn't just bring back Yoda because I'm being a fool right now. Alright, we need to swap, get Yoda on the field, take him out. Yes. Okay. Got a little close. And now to see how screwed I am. Alright, this is what I expected. Let's get to work. We're going to build up solos since I doubt I'm getting a full clear. None of this matters for this match. Okay. Okay. Not giving me a choice. Just want to start taking bodies out before Elder brings everyone back. Okay. Just love it. Okay. So Iden here. I mean, we could just Wampa it. It's probably the best idea. I'm just curious. We still have JML. We got. Oh, let's just Wampa. Let's not. We'll do something else up against Mon Mothma. Let's build up our score. Inquisitor, who cares? This is the best Inquisitor team I've seen, I'm pretty sure. Star Killer? Let's come back to it. I want to do solos first. Oh, we have Maul. I forgot about Maul. I guess that might be where I use JML. Because we don't have gas. How good is... I don't really want to attempt my troopers. That's a counter, but it's a counter where I feel like you want a better trooper team than what I've got. I was thinking about using JML up against Qui-Gon since it neutralizes the Omicron, but I don't think we have the luxury. I think there's going to be fewer solos than I would have liked. Yeah, that doesn't apply. Wait, no, my Mel... Do I have a full Sith team for my Malgus? I think so. Let's do this. I don't think it matters too much. Maybe I should check the speeds. No, we're fine. Chuck that at Spy. Let's bring down that health pool. Okay. There's only one dot, so I'm gonna go with the Force Crush. I'll chuck this now and hit an ability block. Okay. I love you, Vader. So we don't have Wampa. Do we have a solo option? I don't think so. So we got plenty of fun things left. We got JML, we've got Starkiller, we've got Malgus. We'll probably use all these teams that are left. Well, I was hoping to run up the score a little bit because this is going to come down to banners. So let me think here. I just want to make sure we use like our Starkiller, our Malgus in the best way. Starkiller. You know what I kind of want to do? I lost that Malgus versus Maul last week because I was talking too much. I want to give it another go. Because I felt like that should have been safe. We just timed out. And that was with a Gear 12 Malgus, so this should be fine. And I have Malik, which I didn't have last time. Well, this should be more than fine. And we gotta... Oh, I can't use it? Because I got those guys, you know. Fine, we'll use it anyway. The big thing is Counters is an absolute nuisance. So let's spread doubt. This doesn't really spread, but it kind of does. We're just going to do this, even though he doesn't have shock, but I don't think we're ever going to be able to hit somebody with shock because they cleanse. Really, I need Talon to stack up some stuff. Okay, that's real nice. Nice. Okay, that's huge. That gets rid of a lot of the healing. Yeah, we're done. We've won. Yeah, the difference relics make. Alright. Yeah, we can still use JML here. With just I wonder if you could solo this with this. No, the Datacron needs other Jedi around. Oh, there's still a team on the back wall. Let's not forget about that. Who was that again? That was... Oh, it was Inquisitors. Okay. We'll throw Starkiller at the Inquisitors. We can throw... Just Traya on this. It depends how fast this Kyle Katarn is. I think we can outspeed him. If I want that Savage Ami. If I relicked based on love, my Sith trio would be relicked. My Savage would be relicked. Yeah. That's why I put Sith Empire Trooper in here, is just to taunt, bring down the health pool so that Scion wouldn't be exposed too early. I actually should have thrown that on Katarn, but I'm being foolish. Here goes Lando. Jeez. Oh, no. Alright, I might not be able to win this. Like, if Scion was the most important one. Yeah, we lost that. I was being foolish. That might cost me the match. I could have quit, but I didn't feel like it. I should have taken... I misplayed that. Hopefully he was inefficient throughout. I'm not gonna mess around. Let's just use Star Killer and move on. We gotta be done. And I'm counting on my opponent to have been inefficient. Are you serious? I used my other Jedi tanks? Oh my god, fine. Alright, now to make up for my foolishness. We're going to do something risky, but it might be my best option. They have a tendency to prioritize DACA, so this might not work out. But I should have quit so that my Veers would have a chance. Okay. Yeah, let's dispel. Let's throw plague everywhere. Yeah, I'll take a stagger. Alright, we're fine. Perfect. Let's find out how much I screwed myself. That isolate mistake just ruined all of that. Alright, the rest of this is weak enough where maybe we can throw in multiple fleets at Executor. Let's try... That's what we're going to do. Since Tarkin's real... or Chimera's a real capital ship, and there's at least... We know he has second sister, so I don't want to mess around with it. Even though the TIE bomber, or was it the TIE bomber? Yeah, even though the TIE bomber's not there, I still don't want to be reckless. But I am going to save the Ravenclaw. Now, obviously, that's not a real capital ship, but Home 1 is required on the Ravenclaw. I guess let's try and take out Vader quick. Oh no, that, you know what that means. That means TIE Interceptor's not there. I was expecting TIE Interceptor to come out. Okay. Okay. Alright, we are going to now figure out if I've won or lost by taking out this with Sith ships. And we're going to throw everything else we can at the Executor. I don't think it's going to work because we don't have the TIE Fighter pilot. It's on defense. This, I wonder if this is being foolish, because these are at least, we know at least the sergeant is going to be relics. I'm bringing that. Everything else has got a home. What I'm counting on, like, my solos to have been efficient enough to make up for that lost battle. Sergeant really needed to be a reinforcement. I wish fighter was better. Okay, he doesn't have much, like a Radis fleet then, if that ship's here. Okay. Lando's kind of the next ship that I think matters even a little. But it's almost dead. Let's go after Consular. I don't get, like, the healing immunity. I don't get the healing immunity on Sith Fighter. Like, there's so few abilities that heal in fleets. You've got, like, Plo, you've got a couple capital ship abilities. It's such, like, a niche use. What is going on with these ships? You have a first order ship and a resistance ship and. Alright, yeah. So I gotta clear this to win. Because of that dumb mistake. This is why I kept those other ships though, to try and pick this apart. But, and we don't have Ebon Hawk. Like, I don't think this is going to work. Can't believe I'm losing this because of dumb reasons. I mean, that's how I lose, because of dumb reasons. That and Datacrons. Lose because of being a fool or because of Datacrons. Because, like, my finalizer can't do nothing up against this. But I'm wondering if my best shot is to sacrifice the finalizer right now. Then bring in Radis or Malevolence and hope I get lucky. I do have the Raven's Claw though. Maybe I want to sacrifice the Raven's Claw. Honestly, though, I think I have more faith in the Raven's Claw than my finalizer. And we do have 4 fleets, which, at least that's not nothing. You know what? Maybe I should use the Raven's Claw instead of the Falcon when I did. Because Falcon would be much better right now. I'm just going to try and mess up cooldowns, because then he's not going to be able to obliterate a ship with his mass assist to start. Can I stun? No. I don't even know why I'm attempting this like this. Should I be trying to go after Razor Crest? I have no idea how to use this fleet. Do they not use that mass assist ability? I don't recall. We're gonna do the Raven's Claw now. Because I can ignore stealth, can't I, with this thing? I don't remember the specifics. I think I can. Not Biston. What am I clicking on Biston for? I do have a Relic Biston now, which I didn't have before. I forgot about that. That just happened. That's not what I wanted to click on. I want to click on abilities. So we gain, we can ignore taunt, but what about stealth? This, I'm just going in. I don't know how to use this fleet yet either. We're just going to learn on the fly. At 5 stars, this ship is not anything I'm impressed with. Don't die, please. Not. Let me go before you start dying. Okay. So this ability, I can click on somebody else though, right? Yeah, I can click on somebody else. AoE, remove turn meter. And if the home one is a capital ship, remove 100% turn meter, inflict daze. So that's actually good. We'll do that. Why didn't that do anything? You're supposed to remove turn meter, I thought. And now this, we might lose. We're gonna lose this battle. The machine is not happy. All right, we're not forcing it. I gotta restart this. Jawas take one. You know, looking at this, he was being more efficient than me, regardless. Had I, what's the difference? It's not 20 or 19 banners. I didn't lose 19 banners from that. I think I always would have needed to have beat the Executor. Let's go. We gotta just go from malevolence now. Radis is, that's a cleanup thing. I really wish the Raven's Claw would have not died. Or the machine didn't eat that battle. I'm hoping maybe with the burned battles, this will function differently and we'll win. I want to put on enough relics onto the First Order pilots so that the finalizer can be more usable for me. Or do I want an AoE? Let's get rid of the breach and the marked. If I would have called in Hyena Bomber, there's a chance it would have cleansed the Vulture Droid. I didn't want that. Alright, what happens? Okay. Not awful. That was good. That's who I would have preferred you hit. Okay. Soldier's not going to do anything. I'm just going to do this. Because maybe we can take out Razor Crest. Alright, last chance. Raven's Claw would be pretty sweet right now. I'm just hoping things are messed up enough that we can survive. Hate it all. I hate all of this. Jeez, man. No. It's not gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. No way we last 4 turns. Or we use enough specials to get to the ultimate. Yeah. No way. We gotta get Sarge out now. No. No. Even if we get to the ultimate, we can't clean it up. Alright, that's it. It's over. I lost. I wonder if I would have done that in a different order, if we would have been able to get through it. If I would have had a proper counter for it with the TIE Fighter and the Ebon Hawk, we would have been able to beat it. And more importantly, if I would have just bothered to have checked his history and put my Executor on defense, I wonder if we would have won. He wouldn't have been stuck. Like, he used his Malevolence and Negotiator to take out mine, then probably took his home one up, or no, and then stopped. We need... I mean, in a month we'll be fine. We'll have the profundity and it'll be a non-issue, and hopefully I'll have a couple months where I have a profundity and my opponents don't. But we will see. That couple of these matches, man, I've just beat myself. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up there. It's a weekend, Labor Day weekend. A little busy, but I want to get some stuff out. This backlog just keeps getting bigger. But thanks for watching. Be safe out there, everyone. Be excellent to each other. This is still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.